Hey everyone, it's David here with RocksFast.com, where we only sell products made in the USA. I'm here to talk with you a little bit about bat houses and bat shelters. Now, a lot of people probably didn't even know that these existed. It's basically kind of like a birdhouse for bats, and bats in the United States, as you know, they eat millions and millions of pounds of insects. Bats have always gotten a bad rep. They get in people's hair, etc., which is a bunch of it's not true. But bats, they eat so many insects, and they're really good for the environment, but they're in a world of hurt right now because of a fungus called white nose syndrome. And I'm not trying to play scientist on you here, but we've got a link to it right here. Just click on white nose syndrome from this Bat Houses and Shelters page. You can learn all about it, but in a nutshell, the scientists studying this, they're saying that it could very well lead to the extinction of bat species, like the brown bat species in the United States. This is that bad. It's a fungus that it grows on the bats as they hibernate, and long story short, from what I gather, it'll wake them up. I think it messes with their respiratory system, but it wakes them up in the winter when they should be hibernating, and they don't really know any better, so they start cruising around looking for food. And as you know, in the winter there's not many insects around, and they expend all their energy, and they starve to death. That's at least part of it. You can read all about it here, but it's really brutal, and it's like I said, it could lead to extinction of bat species in the United States, and they're saying like within 15-20 years. So this is happening very quickly, and it's not something to be taken lightly, because if we start considering all the insects these things eat that aren't going to be eaten, well, it might be a good time to buy stock in Off and Cutter and other insect repellents, because it has potential to get pretty brutal. But anyways, so we sell these bat houses and bat shelters, and this is a great way to help out a little, because these really do work if you put them in the correct spot. And I've heard a lot of success if you put these near bodies of water, like a pond or something like that, on a barn or on a tree. You can read more about different areas to put these, but bats really do use these for shelter, and they can help. So it's a great time to look into these. I'll just read what it says here. It says, there is no better time than right now to consider hanging a bat house on your property. North American bats are in a world of hurt right now. A fungus called white nose syndrome has made its way into the States, and it's literally wiping out entire colonies of bats, and their hibernacula. I'm not sure what the word is, but it's where they hang out in the winter in the caves. A lot of areas are actually banning caving because of this. You can't explore and sightsee through different caves in certain areas, because they're worried that this is being spread via people's the soles on their shoes. Anyways, that just kind of goes into what I just told you. And now these particular bat houses, these are really nice. They're all made in the USA. Some are made by Bird's Choice. Others are made by Heartwood, and they're all totally non-toxic, green design. They're painted with non-toxic paints and sealants, non-toxic glues, and they're made to attract bats. These just aren't decorative things that say, hey, let's call this a bat shelter. There's a specific ways to design bat houses to increase the odds of actually attracting bats, and these are designed in that manner. And we've got some really cool designs, and these are all for sale. We do have a price match guarantee, so if you see these for sale for less with shipping included anywhere else, give us a holler and we'll beat the price. All right, and this is just a quick video on bat houses bat shelters at rocksfast.com, and we've even got a recycled one here too, which is really cool. But it would be great if you would consider putting these up, especially if you've got if you've got some property, you live out in the country where you've seen bats before. This is an awesome chance to try and help these poor little critters out, because they definitely need the help, and we don't want to be swarmed by insects. So if you can help out in any manner, that would be great. The bats would really dig it, and this is a real cool educational thing too, because if the bats do hang out here, it's great for the kids to watch at night, because they can come ripping out of here like right at dusk. They come flying out of these. It's pretty neat to watch. Anyways, it's David with rocksfast.com. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you here at rocksfast.com in the near future. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.